It was pretty scary, actually.
Did you use any?
The locals are so mellow about it. They're like, hey, man, you know, nothing. They just got boots this time.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
wow.
that was a big deal, because I don't know, in the first one I had these little shoes and these stockings, and I was like, everyone else has got boots. It's ridiculous. I mean, how can you compete with that?
Yeah.
So I got some boots, and I got quite a cool leather jacket. You know, it's like the biker jacket of pirate jackets. He really smells.
I knew that.
Yeah.
He's a great kisser. He's always trying to kiss me.
I wish I was going back to school.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Were you like a heartthrob, hunky bloom in school? Or are you going to tell me you were the nerdy guy?
Yeah, right. No, I wasn't the nerdy guy. I think I was...
Don't kid yourself.
I kind of was the guy who was like jump off the wall first, or you know what I mean, like fall out of the tree first, or like climb the tree and then get stuck or something.
Wait, so
you know
is
what
that
I mean?
the idiot or is that the
Yeah, kind of probably the idiot.
I mean, I'm not calling you that by any means. Were you like, did you have a ton of girlfriends in high school? Or the same girl?
Yeah, I had a few girlfriends.
A few girlfriends, okay.
I wasn't like, no, if I had one girl, I had one girl, you know what I mean? I wasn't like, I sort of dated a few girls, but I was with one.
You have the most punctual group of stalkers I've ever seen. If you live in laundromat or people waiting with folding chairs?
Yeah, I'm always at the laundromat. Can you see me in the laundromat? Taking off my jeans, trying them in the work.
I know you're gonna do the humble thing. Have you ever asked a girl out and she said no?
Yeah.
Really?
No, I'm lying. I'm lying.
He's lying. You never asked. It's not you being, you know, thinking you're something big or whatever. It's the truth. Women go crazy for you. And there's a couple of weird guys out there too. I think the Lord of the Rings guys.
You should see the dogs as well. Dogs love me.
Is that right?
Yeah. Animals, I just... Yeah.
What about babies? Do babies smile at you wherever you go?
They tend to. And then I freak out when they cry. I'm like, what did I do? Say, because I missed like the last game because I was doing press for Pirates, which sort of sucked. But tomorrow I am not missing tomorrow's game.
Right.
Because that's the big one for England, you know.
Yeah, it's England versus Portugal. Is it? Do you understand? Like, it must be strange because it's such a... People get so fanatic about it in England, and then you come to this country, and there's sort of... You must be having to yell at people, can you turn it to World Cup? Because they're watching Knight Rider or something.
Exactly. Well, you guys were out in the first round, which was a real shame, you know. I mean, it's
I think you should go. I think it's... Well, we're just not as good, though. We're just not as good. We'll admit that, right?
But... Yeah, they're such good sportsmen. It doesn't make sense to me because they're, you know, generally Americans fantastically fit, such good sportsmen. I mean, American football is like, that's like, I don't know, that's completely goes over the top of my head. You stop every 2 minutes, but they've got to be pretty fit, right?
So you trash our soccer team, and now you're going after our national sports. How do
you know, Johnny does a lot of research on characters, so I'm sure he probably went out there and really sort of experienced what it was like to be on the open sea with a bunch of men. So, but I'd
say Uniki, Simpson.
It's so funny. I got to tell you, the line just after that is he goes, eunuchy, and they go, oh, eunuchy, because he started this whole gag in the first one where I'm a eunuch with a high voice, you know, he's taking a dig at me. So this, and then he goes, Bollicky Licky, and Bollicky Licky is the cue for them all to go off and roast us, and it's Bollicky Licky, and it's actually Ball Licky Licky. Eunuchy, Bollicky Licky.
Okay.
Right, anyway, yeah. We found it quite funny, but then we'd all been on a Caribbean island for far too long. It was freezing and wet and horrible, and, you know, I'd like to say, you know, I'm a butch guy and I can handle that, but really it was like, it's time to pee on it. Apparently you're supposed to pee on it. It doesn't do anything, believe me. Funnily enough, my dad had this dream. He wanted to, when he was a kid, you know, younger than me now probably, he came to Los Angeles and he wanted to hire a Mustang. So he hired, like, the best Mustang of the time. And convertible, and took it out and was driving down Sunset, and he got pulled over for speeding. He was driving too slowly. He was driving too slowly. It was like...
He wasn't on the wrong side of the road.
He wasn't on the wrong side of the road. He got pulled over because he was so nervous. Bless my dad. Bless him, bless him. Saying things and stuff, and I was sort of just the sort of guy in the background going, what's going on? I'm sensing something.
You look terrible.
He's a smelly, stinking human. He was all prissy about the elves because I never got a scratch.
They never sleep. They never seem to get that dirty.
And he was like bloody and messy and beaten up.
They never really missed with their bow and arrows.
there was always another arrow in the quiver. You know, I mean, elves are like superhuman.
You're not the easiest people to be aware of.
No. So, you know, elf envy. They all had it. Thank goodness, I've been trying to change that.
I'm accident-prone. I picked up the phone yesterday morning, it ricocheted off the lamp and hit me in the... I thought, oh my God, I'm going to have the biggest black eye. That's it for me. I'm so not agile, and Arwen, like, at all.
Yeah. The truth about Liv, she's actually really goofy. Oh, baby.
She liked you a lot. She had my Legolas doll. It's just so funny. She had my Legolas doll, like, between her buxom bosom, and if you squeeze the legs, it makes the arrow arm go off. And my mum was like, "Oh, that was an interesting show."
She didn't hunt you down like a dog in the corridor afterwards, did she?
No.
No. Print them off. Here you are. There you are. And see, what's really... This is the attention... Green trunk. But yeah, apparently Legolas has green trunks. You have red. Ooh. And see, I thought you just had like...
Got the sun tattoo and
No, but see, that's what I thought. I thought you just had scabby ringworm or something.
Well, that's crazy. And they've got the position of my elven tattoo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that good?
That is attention to detail.
Obviously,
It's definitely a nervous sort of thing, you know, because you're sort of like to tongue or not to tongue or...